Hi everyone, my name is Diana Blake and I'm a current junior at Wheaton College studying political science. I interned this semester as the Policy and Advocacy Peace Fellow intern at the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute, which is an organization dedicated to supporting survivors of homicide victims. Lift where you stand. This was a phrase my mentor this semester, Pace, frequently said when we discussed different ways of showing up as an advocate. He means this to mean something like this. If you're trying to lift a heavy object and everyone moves to the same side of the object to lift it from the exact same place, lifting it becomes more difficult. However, if everyone lifts the box together from different positions where they're standing, it distributes the weight of the object and the task is easier to complete. Before coming to Boston, I had an image in my head of the ideal social advocate, and though I cared deeply about making change, that image did not fit me. I thought that in order to effect real, meaningful change, one had to be comfortable with creating discomfort and loudly disrupting the system. As someone who wants to be involved in advocacy and making positive change, but is not very outspoken, I was nervous about my ability to make an impact in a way that also complemented my natural strengths, which are more aligned with research, writing, and empathizing with people in smaller settings. That's when Pace explained this phrase, lift where you stand. This is to mean that we do not all need to have the same strengths or fit the same mold to accomplish something significant, and we all have unique talents and should utilize them in ways that are natural to us to contribute to the same greater effort. This may be one of the most life-changing things that I've taken away from this internship. Once I learned this phrase, it felt like all the pressure to become something that I'm not was lifted. Instead of forcing myself to learn to conform to my stereotypical image of a change maker, I began to recognize that I can help in other equally meaningful ways, such as through research or behind-the-scenes work that builds the foundations for change. And while I am not necessarily the activist with a bullhorn leading a march, I have learned that the less visible and glamorous work of, for example, building an organizational impact map is just as vital to creating social change and provides a foundation that supports survivors as well as the activists on the front lines. I come away from this internship and this semester knowing that there is a space for me to do work that I'm passionate about while also doing so in a way that is more natural to me and does not force me to lift anywhere other than where I stand. Thank you.